first thing we do is we enter a speculum into the rectal area here about 2 inches. To that we connect 2 hoses to that, and then I roll them over and get them back into position. Once it starts filling, we're going to go into the sigmoid area, over to the sigmoid flexure, up the descending colon, the splenic flexure, the transverse colon, the hepatic flexure, and down into the cecum area. And I want that water on the right side of that colon. This is usually where a lot of parasitic sit.
You sit there and you watch all the stuff coming out of you, and things are coming out of me from, seemed like 1910. It was so, I was going, my God, what is that? What is that? It's like, why she was telling some of the other people that, but it was like amazing. I mean, black, thick. I mean, it broke, and when it broke, I just was so filled with light. I could feel the light.
Well, I can tell you that the thing that affected me the most, I would say on an emotional, physical, mental, everything level, was my first colonic. It was a profound event. I got in there. I told her I was very nervous. I told her I had been very curious about colonics for a long time. I told her that my family, you know, that I come from a long line of constipated Italians going, you know, way back to the you know, mother country, and just constipation all the way down. And I'd been constipated my whole life. So I get in there. She's very gentle with me. I'm hooked up to the machine. She fills me up with water. And which is just kind of a really intense feeling if you've never had it done. Taking 6 pints of water up into your body is pretty intense. So then the hose starts jerking like crazy. It's jerking, it's jerking, it's jerking. And I was like, oh my God, what's happening? And she said, that's your peristalsis, you know. As she's letting the water out, I get to watch everything that's been impacted in my colon float by. And so I'm watching in the little window, and there are giant brown chunks and all kinds of stuff floating by. And she takes her finger and she starts pointing to things. And she says, do you see that? Do you see that? And I said, yeah. She said, that's psyllium husk. And I said, well, wait a second. Now, I don't take psyllium husk. And then I thought back and I thought, wait a second. The last time I took psyllium husk is when I lived with my parents for 3 months back in 1990. And I mean, literally, I got chills all over my body, and my hairs like all stood up on my scalp. And I thought, that psyllium husk has been in my body for 15 years. And that blew my mind. It blew my mind that, because I always thought that was a bunch of, you know what, BS, that you know, that stuff got impacted in there, and it hung out in there for years and years. I never thought that was possible. I never thought that was true. So what I found out is that I am full of it. I am just full of it. And I've had 4 colonics since, and I've gotten to find out how full of it I actually am. So the colonics have been a really profound experience for me. And it's been a really great and healing thing to unload all of that stuff.
Yeah. Those of you watching this, go get a colonic, you'll know what I'm talking about.